What it do?
What up? What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of More to Discuss. I am your host, NunFlyyer, with your other host, my co-host, the beautiful
You know what I'm
Tojo.
saying? Tojo in the building. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, look, we got a dope one today. I'm gonna issue these spoiler alerts because I don't want y'all to be all mad when y'all figure out what's going on in Wakanda. God damn it, because we are reviewing Wakanda Forever on this episode.
Yes.
Woo! Wakanda Forever. So, wait, before we get into the personal feelings and technical discussions, I want to talk into some of these goddamn comments in these review boards, man. Like they like totally disrespecting the shit. Like they're using words like emasculate and agenda and all that. Right?
That's
Right?
I don't think that's I don't think that's what it is. I think they're trying to keep it alive, and the passion was in the sister in the first movie, so I feel like them doing it like that was more like a tribute to me in my eyes. That's how it's a tribute. Like it really made me cry, man.
So they had a few cats I was struggling to see where they got it from, but on the flip side of the coin, it was people in the comments talking about on these specific review boards talking about it's like the woman king too. They trying to demasculate the black man by putting a woman in the forefront. The men in the movie was just there for comedy relief and fight scenes. They didn't have no real substance. All of that type of stuff. Right?
King T'Challa.
Right? So
Y'all talking about
some bullshit, right?
like if the nigga wasn't sick and died 9 times out of 10, he would have been in number 2 going crazy.
We wouldn't have been in this position, right? And the
Like
thing that
it wouldn't have been no girl Wakanda. It would have been him forever. Like
look, right before the king died, his whole security staff were women. While he was still the king, his general was a badass
he
woman.
understands.
You know what I'm saying? None of that changed from the first one, right? Even Suri, although her role, spoiler alert, as in becoming the Black Panther, was it's an actual storyline in the comic books. So with the way life turned out, it just so happened to be fitting to make the story imitated. There's actual comic book storylines where Suri is the Black Panther. But yeah, with that aside, it's people out there that got the nerve to really try to be mad at this movie for some reason. Is it because it's all black movies? Because it's our movie?
I feel like that one, two, the power of the black woman is so powerful, and I feel like that's something that Wakanda understood and understands. So that explains the whole situation. Whereas the whole, security being women is because as you would see from the movie on the boat scene, they killing niggas, they going crazy, you know what I mean? Like it's like
ham and cheese around
they don't
this
have
joint.
no questions asked, like going nuts. So I just feel like the movie just understood like the importance of the strong of like the black women, the black community, and like understanding like even without the black man as a leader, it still can be strong, it still can be powerful because it's black.
I believe that it is definitely, or at least should be, a celebration of the strength of a black woman. A and B. We all got black mothers, so
that's what I mean.
If any of those people were black in the comments, because you really don't know. Like first of all, I was having this conversation. Well, side note, right quick, I was having this conversation with somebody, and I was damn sure telling them that I was telling her that the first thing you would think about was bots. Once I displayed that to you in terms of how they how the comments were coming up in some of the review boards, right?
Yeah.
And I was thinking, which would make a lot of sense because it's basically the type of thing that you would just talk about for fodder. Because it, even if you just went to see the movie for entertainment purposes, it was a great damn movie. It
It
was a
was
great
so
shot
good.
movie. The colors were beautiful. The
Very
storyline was dope as
vibrant. The
shit.
way they thought
Right.
it out was great. How they even threw Michael B back in their beat, like that was amazing. I didn't expect to see him this time around. Like,
I did, but I didn't think it was gonna be in that role. I thought it was gonna be on some other shit. But I thought he would be like an ancestral playing warrior, come back to help type of shit.
I mean, he did.
Yeah, through advice, and that works. It was good to see the man back in the joint. Killmonger in the building. Uh, but I believe that the way it was written was dope. I believe the actual tribute to Chadwick in the movie, or to
Can we just do like?
T'Challa
Can
in
we
the
do
movie
like
was dope.
a moment of understanding with that tribute? Because like every moment of silence that they had in that movie, I was bawling. Like by the end of by the end, my boyfriend's like, "You knew this nigga? Like this your side nigga or something? Like what's going on? Like you cry like you know this nigga?" I'm like,
Nigga,
"No,
he was the
you didn't."
king of
Like
Wakanda.
I just like for me, it was more of like like he was a black man that moved the nation. You know what I mean? Like he moved the nation.
Right, that movie
And you
did a
gotta
lot.
be very powerful to do that. On top of the fact that you was sick doing it. No one knew. No one knew you were sick. But you like that right there to me just like it just displays such a different level of strength in our people to me. And that's why I'm crying, cause like damn, like he like one of the strongest niggas we got. Y'all you gonna take him like that? Like that's how I
So,
feel. Like, cause why
so
would you? Why like wow?
hold that in that same energy. But hold on, right quick. I do want to say this. Uh, Rest in peace to King T'Challa, aka Chadwick Boseman. Goddamn.
That
Um,
balls with Todd.
OG baby Tito's in the building. We're gonna start off with that. Bam. Review that too. Boom. He's a great actor, and he brought so much life to the character that what I'm saying. I'm happy that they didn't recast him. I'm happy that the continuation is gonna go the way that it did, because it brings a whole new era into this shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But I'm happy they didn't recast, man. I think that was the dopest send off of any actor in terms of a cinematic send off. I think that was dope as shit.
man.
Especially the wide scene where they showed all the people just in all white standing on everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was crazy
It
dope.
was too much for me. I'm
That shit was
literally like sitting
crazy
there like,
dope.
you know me. I'm a pretty girl, so I got my makeup on, lashes, man. All that shit was wet. I was crying. I hadn't had time for none of that. I
Okay,
walked in looking like a
so
movie star. I had on some platform boots. I had a fur coat on. I had my. I wanted to do and give it everything. Superstar, babe.
you was
Like
ready. You should have sent pics to
I was
Max
looking
so
real fly.
we could
I
flash
should have
them
took some
joints.
pics. I literally didn't take no pics because I'm telling you, I was balling. By the time I walked out, literally, I didn't even get to see the ending credits because, like, as soon as I seen it was over, I was like, "Can we please get out of here?" Like, I was sad. I was sad. Like,
So
I
how
was
did you
very
feel
sad.
about Namor, and do you know his origins?
You talking the one from Mexico, correct?
Well, South America, from
I mean, yeah,
Aztec warrior, yeah,
Aztecian, yeah, the
Mesopotamia,
Aztecian people,
Aztecs, yeah.
yeah,
Because
yeah. That
at
was
the same
that right
conversation
there.
couldn't be
Now
from
that
Mexico.
was dope. It was powerful, and there's a fat ass message behind that too. And it's just like I'm happy that they shine light on another culture that isn't as broadcast in a positive way as I would say. You know what I mean? Because it's broadcast, but they don't always got the best things to say about Hispanics and things like that. So I feel like that was beautiful too. That was
So, so in the comic books, the character Namor was an Atlantean.
okay.
I thought that it was hella dope that they made him a Mesoamerican Aztec god. You know
But
what I'm saying?
I think it
Like, that
makes
is
sense
so
though.
dope.
Because they even still like to now they're like some of the most like people that live off the land. You know what I mean? That's like most natural. You know what I mean? So I
Hey,
feel like they highlighted that in the understanding, like, you know what I mean?
Aztec Empire was awesome as shit. So you could
Hmm.
just, as in with Namor, as you know, the way the story is told, you can
Oh
only
yeah.
imagine what the gods were like. Um,
I feel like that's them letting us know, like, you know what I mean? Vibranium out here. They almost got it. Watch out. And it's a place underwater for everybody. That's what I feel like they saying. That was the message I
speaking
got.
of, how beautiful was fucking what is it called? Tachalong? Whatever the
Yes,
hell it was
that's
called. I
what.
forgot what it was called. But
Man,
that shit
I'm
was
not gonna lie to
dope,
you. I
right?
love water. I want to live there.
Hey, that
Like when
shit
I
was
seen it,
dope.
I was like, "Oh my god, it's so beautiful!" And just to see like how it made me think about how, like, you know, they say like certain amount of the ocean is not like explored and all that stuff. Yeah, it's like, bro, like,
You see how they had to get there through the jet streams and shit though? That shit
yeah.
was
And then
dope as
then I
fuck,
started thinking
bro.
about the turtles. Like, you know how the
Yeah,
turtles be on those streams, and like the turtles probably
yeah.
know what's up with all this. Like, they done probably already seen all this and know what's up, but we don't even
The-
know. Like,
how they brought the aspect of the Legend of the Sirens in there when they sing the songs and just make everybody just
it just makes so
hypno
much
trance
sense.
out.
Like,
That shit is dope. Like, I,
I love how they tied that together. The way they tied that together was definitely very foolproof. It was beautiful. They did that. It was a lot better than I expected. Can we also talk about that? Because my expectations were not that high.
I didn't really have any.
Because
And
Chad was gone. Like, I couldn't lie. Like,
I
I'm
had,
thinking like I'm gonna go see it because I just feel like they're gonna do a good job. But at the same time, he not in there, so it's probably not gonna be as good as it can be. And they like, they
I
did
was
that.
more I was more anticipating what they would do after him as opposed to
I
coming
knew
in
they was
with
gonna kill off the king though. I knew they was gonna kill off the king because I feel like I don't think they would have recasted him because, like I said, like just him being who he was in such a short time in the industry into the world, like I think they understand that. You know what I mean? Like they can't do that.
I mean they could have,
That's
but it
like
would have been
Michael
a farce
Jackson.
though. It would have been
Anybody
a
can
farce
call
though.
themselves the king about, but for real. Like, but
Right.
for real. Who's
Right.
really like
Can't be
for real?
replaced. Right. Can't be replaced.
There's no it's like that. Like there's no way you could do that. So
But
it's
look,
like,
it is a way you can do that,
I
and
mean
that's
you
the way that they
can,
did
but
it.
is
And
it
it's the
really
way that
done
they
though?
did it.
Like
It's
it's
the
a
way
way,
that they
but
did it though. Did you see the end credit scene about his son though?
I told you I didn't see anything. As soon as it like the little letters started coming on the screen, I was bawling in tears. First of all, I couldn't even see the screen anymore. Let's just talk about that. There's no reason for me to stay. Like I was so sad. I had to get out of there. I'm literally like,
So yeah, man, if y'all don't like spoilers, y'all might want to not watch this part because I'm finna give it all to
yeah,
you.
tell
So
me
look,
because I
right?
missed it. What happened?
So okay, I got to set it up a little bit. So in the comics, T'Challa's wife is Storm. That was kind of like her introduction to her background, like her origin story. She was the queen of Wakanda. She was T'Challa's, the Black Panther's wife while he was
Wow.
king. Wow, right? Okay, so bam, with the mutants coming into the MCU now, you know, because Namor was a mutant.
Yeah.
So now they in the building. The only way they can explore that storyline is by giving the king a junior. So his son name is T'Challa too. He's T'Challa Jr.
But where's T'Challa gonna come from?
What do you mean? He is what is his girl name? You know, the one with the dreads.
She gonna be
Uh,
pregnant?
you already had the kid. The kid like 6, 7 years old.
No, I'm talking about the movie, man.
What do you mean in the movie?
Like, okay, so what you saying is there's a baby T'Challa around here somewhere
Yeah,
in the
nigga the whole
comics.
junior. That nigga like 7 years old.
Okay, what I'm saying is you think they gonna like make him the new Black Panther?
Yeah,
Like
why else would they name him T'Challa?
that he gonna come up and be helping his sister in the next movie or some shit?
No, not the next movie. Well, yeah, but no. Listen, right? So you got to figure this. In movie time, they can do anything.
Duh.
and it can all right. So okay, so they have the new Avengers coming, or the next Avengers movie is going to be about the new breed. It's going to be about Ant-Man daughter,
Yeah, they're
um,
kids and
Miss
shit. Yeah.
Marvel, um, a young Kane the Conqueror, Amadeus Cho, which is like a young version of the Hulk. Um,
Ooh, I can't wait. He's my
uh,
favorite.
but they usher in a new era, right?
Can't wait.
So in the phases, throughout the phases, they're gonna have to end up introducing the new king or the King T'Challa, as in the Black Panther, like,
I'm ready to
and
see
that's
how this
gonna end
rolls
up
out.
being Storm's T'Challa,
Uh,
though. That's gonna end
yeah.
up being Storm's husband. Like that's gonna be epic. It's gonna be the MCU got something coming for y'all, man. This is gonna be
No, for
crazy.
sure.
It's just gonna be crazy. And the Black Panther was like the dopest kickoff of this new phase that I think they could have had. But look, I want to switch reels right quick, man. We're gonna change the topic right quick, a little bit. Still on the movie though.
Okay.
As black people, filthy rich black people, the smartest people on the planet, I believe. Uh, do you think we can ever really have a Wakanda?
Yes.
Like, if we can get us a space, I mean, without the vibranium and shit.
I'm
I'm
gonna say,
talking
do
about
you
the
know what it would take though?
technology and the education and the camaraderie and the love of the land and the respect for your fellow man and the what I mean, a hellified product that we can export to where outside we are the product to export. But do you think we can actually have a Wakanda?
Um, now, no, you know how they like to mess with our stuff when we start talking real shit. But I'm gonna just put it to you like this: that's why they're trying to keep us vibrating so low. Because once we all come together, like a real unity, like how it's supposed to be, like BC, you know what I'm talking about? Um, yeah, we up there. It is that, and they know that, and especially through like in the more so like the recent like years of them seeing like how entrepreneurs and Black Wall Street going crazy and like all this stuff. Come on, they know we literally are already working on building empires. It's just about us getting rid of the black on black crime. It's about us getting rid of the jealousy and the envy towards each other. It's about us actually finding that love for each other again, living in love towards each other. Us actually turning into brother and sisters again instead of being enemies. You know what I mean? Like, if we get there, because that's how Wakanda operated. It was like a one mind. Like everybody had their own lives and everything, but it was a one mind type of thing. They had one purpose.
It
They
was a
know that this is
piece. It
this
was a
is their
piece.
place. You know what I mean? This is their secret. This is their sacred place. This is where they're home. This is what they protect. This is what they, what I'm saying, work for, live for, put into. They don't want to harm it. They don't do nothing crazy. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a it's that's what the unity is about, and I feel like that's what the whole me personally the whole message of what kind of was for me was like we need to all become one again. Like we could have a Wakanda if we was one. If we were all a one person like we are supposed to be, if we were all the I am as we are, what? It would be what? Nigga, what? Like, come on now. It would be crazy and it would be beautiful and it would be really Wakanda. Like the minds. A lot of the stuff that we use on a day-to-day basis came from a black mind. You know what I mean? So it's like imagine what we could create. Imagine. It's one of those things. Like I think about it like
That's
that. Like, come on.
that's more my focus. The education that we can provide our own people, the engineers that we can create, the
Yeah.
masters of the language of law that we can create, the overall beauty that we can create as a people. I believe we could too. I just believe that it's the kind of work that niggas ain't willing to put in. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
all
it's
it
gonna
is.
take a lot of work. It's gonna take a lot of love. It's gonna take a lot of trust. Um,
But folks these days are in the mindset of like instant. You know what I mean? Like they want to happen so fast.
oh no, most of us ain't gonna be able to live to see it. Y'all got action. in y'all 80s and 90s, if motherfuckers was to act now, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got dumb action at getting
The
it in.
option, the option. I mean, if they would take it, I've been
But
on it. Look,
motherfuckers my age, we really got to start putting that foot forward into some type. I mean, so the thing about Wakanda I got was it was a sense of pride in the land and the people, a sense of peace, and by any means necessary, they sought to protect that peace,
yeah,
right? Because they knew the wickedness that was out there in the mainstream world.
man. What it was for me was her sitting in the main play. What is like the main government off wherever the hell it was, with all the different nations, and she telling them like, we keep about bringing them from y'all because we know what y'all gonna do with it. Like
They were,
we
yeah, they
trying to
were
like, you know what I
national
mean? Like
in a national
that's
committee about
real. That's
how they
real.
refuse to
That's
share their resources and
and
shit.
that's
But
what it is
y'all
though. It's like that
crazy.
with everything. Like I like we was talking about the dark side of the moon. That's what it is up there. They getting them resources so they can do wild shit. It ain't about helping the people. It ain't about doing better. It's about mind control and technology. And that's
That
why,
whole thing was about military might,
yeah,
period.
like weapons and destruction. Like, no, bro.
Hey, you see how the Wakandas had something for their ass when they tried to come steal that vibranium, though. The
Don't
don't
play.
realize they knocked, man, hey, and then brought them into court like, yeah, and this is the proof that y'all on some bullshit. So, yeah, y'all can have them, but keep them away from our shit.
Exactly.
Hey, so, but again, I believe that we can do it. I believe that if it'll just take a lot of effort and a lot of work and a lot of fucking, we got to get back to loving ourselves, man.
I
You got to
believe
have
the
that
kingdom
pride.
is within man. That's what I believe. I believe the kingdom is within man, and we gotta tap in. Like I said, stop living in
Yeah.
this, operating the way we operate, and operate in a more healthy way. Cause
But yeah, more loving way, man. A more appreciative of your bloodline way. A more realizing that, God's living human experience is a real thing. It's not just a saying. It's a reason why
yeah,
we excel in most everything we do. You know what I'm saying? Even the bad shit we do. We
no,
seem to
for
be the
real
best
though.
at it. You know what I'm saying?
If you really think about it, anything we have put our mind to as a community and as a race, as an understanding, like it has excelled and went crazy.
Like I believe even without vibranium, we could figure out a way to have boundless energy and make
I
all the
believe we
wonderful
is
technological,
vibranium.
you know what
You
I'm
see
saying,
gallbladder stones, nigga,
advancements.
they gold.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can
Look,
be.
we
I'm pretty
is
sure we got,
vibranium.
you
You
know
see
what
how
I'm saying?
gold and gallbladder stones is, nigga? We is the vibranium.
Although I wouldn't try jumping in front of no bullet or no shit like that, because,
Nah, son. It's
that's
not
not going to
about
work.
that. It's about
I'm just
it's about
saying.
understanding the mind though. I feel like it's about understanding the mind though, because with that, literally anything. Well, I'm saying that mean anything.
Well, yeah, we
So it's
already
like,
around, man. We done made crazy, crazy leaps and bounds in the scene. Wondrous shit happen, come to fruition that motherfuckers never thought,
whatever.
seeing that type of shit on the Jetsons, and now it's like real shit for real. So I
Cars
feel that.
driving themselves.
Me, yeah, I feel that a hundred
Like,
percent. But I mean, as with man goes technology. So the more, like I said, we get into a space, man, we can build us what kind of we can have all the force fields and the technical, because we make that shit happen, man. You see my girl Riri. You know what I'm saying? You see my girl Riri, man, 18, 19 years old, running MIT. Nigga, where they had to con my girl out of making a machine that could nobody else in the world make. How crazy is that? So much to that fact that it was only one of
but
them, nigga.
that's another thing I liked how they
Our people, nigga.
had the genius girlfriend of bras. It's like, bruh, yeah. It's like that's what I mean. Like real geniuses, artists, engineers, like you said, architects, people that really have the broad span of mind. Like I'm the type of person like if I look at something in my head, I can break it down from the first step to the last step just by looking at it. So I already know where to start at. Like that's how I can take out
Reverse
knots and all
engineer
types
that
of
shit,
crazy
low
shit. So
key.
it's like, come on. If I feel like if I could do something like that, I already know. Like, what good the empire would be like.
I mean, my
Go
girl
there.
whipped up the whole Iron Man suit by herself, helped Shuri figure some shit out. Like,
Like,
nigga, um,
but all she needed was
brilliant.
the technology. She had all the knowledge. As soon
Right,
as they put that
brilliant.
technology right in front of her, she was good.
She got cracking, right?
That nigga
Right.
had all the knowledge. And I feel
Even
like,
before then, though, because her little janky Iron Man suit was kind of dope. You know
yeah,
what I'm
and I feel
saying?
like that's what our. I feel like that's what our folks is like. Like you put the right shit in front of us, man, and it could go so far. I mean, so far.
Man. So look, um, they gonna fuck around and stop making movies like that if it keep empowering our people like it do. You know what
But
I'm
that's
saying?
the crazy part about it. It's
We
like a
already think
knock in
about
your face.
technological.
To
You know
me,
what
it's like a
I'm saying?
throw in the face or a slap in the face. Like, see what y'all could be doing, but y'all rather be out here shooting each other, huh? Stupid. Like,
Hey,
it's one of those to me. Like, come on.
it might just be the thing to wake the people up too. You know what I
I
mean?
hope
It could
so.
be one of those things because
I pray.
both things can be true. You know what I mean? It's like with anything, it's all about perception, man. And if you go into something with a sense of happiness, then you probably go come out of it with a sense of happiness. You know what I mean? Um, unless it was just made to be horrible. You know
Yeah,
and you just walk into something about like slavery and shit, you come out just horrified, like I can't believe this shit. But other than that type of shit, man, you go into a situation good, you pretty much go, walk out that bitch good. Um,
that's what you want, though.
right, you know what I'm saying? So if we can find a way back to loving a motherfucker to where we can just live around each other again, it would be a huge step. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? A huge step because
that's what I
we
said.
killing off so much brilliance, and a lot of people call them soldiers. I don't believe that. Not everybody's meant to soldier out. I do believe that we are knocking off so much brilliance, though, that it should really be alarming. Like, really, people really should start paying attention because those are not just kids. I mean, they are, souls and all of that, but they are brilliant minds, man.
Young minds
And
that can
and
do so much.
yeah, yeah, man. And that's
Not even the minds that, like, that's the part. It's not even, not to say that, like, people are disposable and people don't deserve to live or anything like that. Never that. But in the sense of, it's a lot of folks out here. Like, we just reached 8 billion folks in this world right now. You have to understand there's people out here that's been here, that have been in wars, that's still out, that have been in, and it's the people that haven't even got a chance to really crack the seal on understanding what they could be, what they could create, what they could do. What, you know what I mean? Like, they don't,
and
there's no
that's
knocking, and they died,
and a lot of that shit just by happenstance, right?
and they
You got
died.
little kids that don't make it to be adults or teenagers or whatever,
Exactly, by get hitting drive-bys and
and for us to have them make it, for us to have us make it so far to just on some bullshit knock us down or knock each other down, um, is ridiculous to me. Like I don't even fathom how. Okay, because as a kid, right, I was born in the 70s, raised in the 80s. As an 80s baby, I went through all of the LA shits, nigga. Gangs, crack, pimping, breakdancing, all the shit. You know what I'm
all
saying?
the
Like,
good stuff. Look, all
the
the good stuff.
cartoons, the all shit, right? And I've seen great people come from that era, and I've seen a whole lot of people lost in that era. But a lot of it was on bullshit, right? Um, but we had a lot of pride back then, man, and we were able to make a lot of things come together in terms of, we had the Black Panther Party, man, and that was destroyed from within. Um, it's a lot of organizations that were really doing well for our folks, man, feeding the folks, teaching our folks. We had our own little sense of peace and pride, but it was
Man,
people that
niggas don't
just
even
couldn't.
do the. Niggas don't even have like real recreation centers though, where young youth can really go and do their thing. Like that shit ain't even popping no more.
Yeah, because that's a lot of political stuff. I mean, we invested our money into it, then we can still do it. But a lot of that was governmentally funded, and they took that money to fund, drugs and other shit like that. But in any event, if we got back to that type of part, just a little bit of that, man, and that love and that togetherness, to where it wasn't nothing to go borrow nothing from a neighbor, it wasn't nothing to help. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Now it's
Um,
like We got rob Peter to pay Paul. You give somebody something, nothing's coming from the kindness of your heart. It's always you got me next Friday, right? Like it's never like I got you. I'm looking out for you. You my brother, but you not my brother. You know what I mean?
And you
Like
can tell it wasn't none of that in Wakanda.
not bro. What? Them niggas love each other. I'm talking about, man.
Wasn't none of
You
that
could
in
just see it
Wakanda,
through the
man.
people running through the streets. They was just happy to be there. Like,
Right. Right, doing their
Like,
stuff, right?
niggas was just happy to be there for real.
Yeah, and I mean, I believe it could happen. We just got to get at it and get to it and really mean it.
It's all a matter, honestly, it's really all a matter of docking the jealousy, docking the hatred, docking the for real, the gang shit gotta go because that's the main thing pushing. It's like that shit so deep. It's people since before you, before me, before everybody, and these kids don't even really know why they don't fuck with each other, but they just don't. Like it's like
Right.
it's so stupid. It's really
Mhm.
crazy, and it's like it's our people though. It's like you don't see it being like a Caucasian gang versus our people. No, and then we got a fat side, and then they got their side. Nah, it's like both sides is black. It's like we
and
like
knocking
we
each other
stick with
down like
out.
the whole drill rap. Well, that's a topic for another show. But listen, I want to ask you this though, back about the movie. In the tone of kings, right? Or you should go say queens. Same thing. It's a different thing. Have you seen Coming to America?
Loved it.
The first one and the second one, or just either or?
I see both.
Okay. Question: would you rather be the king of Wakanda or the king of Zamunda?
Ooh. I ain't gonna lie, them royal bathers did something different to a nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yep, you know what I'm saying. That's
The
the first
royal
thing I thought
bathers
about.
got me. I'm going to the Luna every day, all day. I
That's
need
the
to
first
take a
thing I
bath,
thought
nigga. Like I need to take a bath, nigga. What you talking about?
They was just so happy, no war, no tension. You had bathers. You wasn't all tripping. Motherfuckers go hang out with the effluents and all that. It was a
Feeling
beautiful
like
thing in young
big
Zamunda.
rider.
I would have picked King to Zamunda though. I mean, although Kawanda,
Wakanda was great. Wakanda is amazing. It's beautiful. But
who
I
did
feel like
that? Hell,
Zamunda
it's
has that.
Kawanda.
I ain't gonna lie. Zamunda's like ghetto fabulous. It's like I like it. It's like it's more of like Wakanda is amazing. It's like the top level of excellence. But it's like Zamunda's like
It's peace. Hey, so that was the whole
that's
difference,
like
right?
big
It's like
pimping,
peace
like
or war, because in
that's big
Wakanda, man, they
pimping.
coming after what you got. Is Zamunda, man, they ain't fucking with you.
Like we chilling. That's what
We
I'm
chilling,
saying.
right?
We
You know, so
chilling.
we in that
Yeah,
bitch
chilling.
hanging out.
Hell yeah.
That's hilarious, right? I heard that question earlier today, and I was like, "That's a dope ass question." I'm gonna have to ask my daughter that.
Definitely, I'm going to Zamunda. I need my royal bathers every day.
Right.
But I'm a vacation in Wakanda though, cause I got a fat house in Wakanda. We be out there in the winter.
I mean, we be cool with the Wakandans, like them be the big homies.
I
You know
got a
what I'm
whole
saying?
crib out there. I know how to get.
I
through
make
the
sure
business.
Zamunda's protected by a young Wakanda force field,
Yeah,
just to
like
make
you know what I'm
sure.
saying. We swap technologies,
All that shit.
but
You know
I'm
what
just
I'm saying?
over in Zamunda chilling for real.
They come to Wakanda when they want to see
And
run into a
honestly,
good bathhouse. You know
I'm
what
not gonna lie. I want to go to Wakanda because like all them girls is bald headed for real. Like I live my hair like baby, like dude, like everybody got a skee ball head in Wakanda. I don't want the skee ball. Like I'm good on that. My head is too big for that. Like
hilarious.
meanwhile, in Zamunda, they got the long, thick ponytails. I'm over there.
Hey, I don't believe that was a requirement though. I mean,
they. I mean, because they was bald headed, so I don't know.
Sure, he wasn't bald headed.
Nah,
She had a cold fade. She had like a fade fro.
But okay,
like
exactly. Some form of bald head. Look, some form of bald head.
And then Nakia, she had her dread. She was dreaded and vetted. You know what I'm
But
saying?
that was nice. That was beautiful.
She was locked and rocked. You know what I'm saying?
Can we talk about the girl. I want to give her some praise. The girl from Wakanda Forever. She has a show called Chewing Gum. I do not know her name. I looked it up earlier and I totally blanked on it. But she's on Netflix. Chewing Gum. The one with the really
What did
big
she do
lips.
in the
In the
movie?
feature, she's Goofy. The Goofy one. It was like the really big lips. She wasn't in the first one. She's bro. You
Oh,
know who I'm talking about.
the
She's
one
like
who
the
had the daggers.
yes.
Yeah,
Bro, I literally love her. Like she
yeah.
I
Um,
love her.
what is
Like,
her name?
oh man. I'm not I'm on my phone too, so I can't even like take a big look up either.
I
But
don't know her
I
name.
literally love her so much. Like if anybody's up here, looking, go watch Chewing Gum. It's so funny. I don't know. Some older people might not like it because it's definitely a little dark humor for sure.
Hey man, you don't know
But
what older people like.
it's definitely like it's good. I love it. She's amazing. I wanted to give her some shine because she definitely did that. When I seen her, I said, "Oh, now she in here, yes, for that
Trust
with
me,
the bald head." And
shout
she was
out,
serving face too.
shout out to the homegirl with the daggers in Wakanda. We don't know your name, and my daughter on her phone, so she can't look it up,
I
and
can't look
I'm
it
not
up.
about to.
Yeah.
So take that. But yeah, she was dope though. Oh, I liked how they gave Okoye a whole lot more shine. Bam!
Yes,
Our
her. I
producer's a
love her.
friggin' beast. Um,
She's hard, man. I love her.
yeah, she
Y'all
did her
go check
shit
that
in
out though. Check
she
Chewing
did
Gum
her
out.
shit
That
in
shit
Wakanda
hard.
too. Wakanda Forever. I just call it Wakanda because that's like the place. I think I be dreaming of Wakanda and shit. Uh, all of them acted well. I like how they expanded Okoye's role. That was dope as fuck. Like she
Yes.
got a whole lot of words and got to see a little bit more of her personality. I think that was
Yeah.
smart as fuck.
And
Um,
like when she stayed up for herself a little bit when they kind
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
I was
When
like,
they snatched her from her, that was some bullshit. But it
I
wasn't
said
though. That was right because she shouldn't have lost her. That was
that wasn't right. But she didn't
fuck all
try
that.
to though.
I know
She didn't
niggas don't
lose
try to
her.
do
She
nothing.
bad as
Shit
fuck.
happens. But so I mean, I understand the queen is all I'm saying. Like as a parent, let somebody snatch your kid.
Okay, so look, I'm her. I lose my. You got too little with that. I got my sister
Although
with me. I
they
lose my
didn't take
sister.
her,
You gonna
she went
demote me?
willingly.
But you gonna demote me because I lost my sister? No, nigga was
And
gonna
not
go
only that,
find
though, but
her.
listen though, you got to consider the fact that they didn't just take her; she went willingly to save, Riri. So,
That's what I'm saying. She bad as fuck.
but they didn't know that though. They didn't know that.
Like,
They didn't know that.
like she bad
So
as
it's
fuck.
like, but so yeah, I feel that because we know better. The queen didn't know that at that point. All she knows her daughter was gone, bitch, and you was in charge. So why is my daughter not here? Fuck all that. Give me your shit. Put your spear down. Get the
I
fuck out my
promise you, I'm
path.
not gonna lie. I wouldn't have went back until I
Why
had
not,
her.
nigga? She's
I
a
would have.
devoted soldier,
I
man.
would have just been looking for her.
Plus the
'Cause, like
Domilaje are her
already,
sisters. You know
part
what
of
I'm
me would have
saying?
known that I would have got demoted, so I wouldn't
And
even went home.
they raised Suri. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more than just. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
it
know,
was
but
a
I wouldn't have
family,
went
man.
home. I would have found her. I'm not going home because she already know. Like
Oh,
the
you
queen
mean
ain't gonna
before,
go.
right? I feel
And
that.
she just
I feel
lost. And
that.
she just
I
lost her
feel that.
son. And she just lost her son. I'm not going home without her. I'm
Yeah, right.
crazy.
I'd have had to put a phone call in, man. Y'all got to come. This is some
Bro, I would
bullshit.
have called folks on the phone. I'm not coming back there right now. Look, listen.
Yeah, I feel
I'm on the
that.
road looking for her. I need y'all to come out here with me.
Don't
Boy,
tell the queen
I need
shit.
some more beads. Look, I need some more beads.
You know what I'm saying?
like
Shoot the bees. Don't
nigga,
tell the queen shit.
literally, just bring the bees, nigga.
Yeah,
Bring
I
the
feel
bees.
that though. That would have been a much better action taken, because yeah.
Yeah,
But you gotta
definitely.
tell the queen though. What if you don't tell her? She find out, even though
Bro,
you got her,
listen.
you still gonna get
She
fired.
find out, but listen, she find out. But I'm also not there looking at her face. I'm out looking for her daughter. So she like, all right, she lost her, but she looking for her. So
I'm talking about after all the shit is
if
settled, you bring her back, and then you have to tell her I actually lost her,
I
or
would
she
not.
find
Okay,
out in
first
the
of all,
midst of it.
I'm not even telling her none of that happened. We just came back, nigga. We back, nigga. No, look, how was the journey? It was a journey. That's exactly what it
cool.
was.
You know what
A
I'm saying?
journey.
It was cool.
And yeah, we here, nigga.
Yeah,
You
that's hilarious. We
wouldn't
ain't
know
telling
her
her
daughter was chilling
shit.
underwater,
You know
none
what
of
I'm saying?
that. But you wouldn't
She
know
ain't
she was
got to
chilling
know
underwater, none of that.
none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I understand the queen at that point though. I'd have fired her ass too. Fuck all that. Man.
You
And
can
you
tell I'm
still
the
gotta go
oldest.
find my daughter. And you still gotta go find my daughter, nigga. But when you get back, you still fired, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now go finish the fucking job. Fuck out
See,
my
nah,
face.
see, that's exactly why I would, because she'd have just been so delighted to see her again. I would have still had my job, nigga. We
But at
would have
that
been
point, she
good
wouldn't
with the
even
little
know.
water
So she couldn't
king.
have been denied unless she found out in the midst of it. She wouldn't even know because, you would
Like
have
I
came back without
said,
her.
I would have been, my job would have been good.
Yeah, I understand
She
that.
would have
I
been
feel that.
home.
You know what
We
I'm
would
saying?
have been cool with the little water nigga.
Until she
We
do
would have been
find
chilling.
out one day and have you beheaded for lying to her, that might be a situation.
Listen, who lied?
Or, I mean, for losing her daughter,
You
not telling her.
asked me how was the journey. I said it was a journey. I didn't lie, nigga. That's a journey. I lost her daughter. I had to find her. That was a journey for real.
It's like
Like,
the epitome of a journey, right?
like what? That's crazy. Like, how? Why would you behead me? I told you the utmost truth of anything.
So look, overall, if you have to rate the movie, I already know what you're gonna say, right? Just so we can have it on the record. If you had to rate the movie 1 through 10, what would you rate it?
They say Rotten Tomatoes is a good thing in the theater world, right?
Right.
All the tomatoes. Like so
Like
many tomatoes.
90,000% tomato.
I want to like cry tomatoes. Like it was beautiful.
Okay, so I'm gonna say
in
this.
peace, rest in peace, gang, man.
I'm gonna say this, and it's not a knock. It's the only reason why I don't give it a 10, and I'm gonna give it like a 9.63 and a half. It's because I think they should have did a little bit more with Killmonger, man. Like I ain't even from the front. I think my man.
Oh my god! Oh, no.
I think they should. I think they should have did more with my man Killmonger, man. I think
he was supposed to come back.
I
He was
think
come back and do something.
Back, suit and all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Also,
bro.
help the Queen Panther do her shit.
The Queen was good.
But I mean, it was dope. You know what I'm saying? I just think that.
Can we shine some light on Miss Bashley, because no one even talked about the fact that she died? Like,
oh yeah, I was thinking about that, bro. Like, how did you feel about her not having no family, and now she got a nephew, nigga? It ain't just her. But up until that part, nigga, it was just her. Her daddy gone, mama gone, brother gone, her. Nigga.
Like I said, I was crying like when she died. I was like, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that though. I said, and no. She died saving Riri. That's crazy.
I said
her daughter got snatched saving her, and she died saving her.
And then the girl literally was like, she's gone. My heart crashed. I'm like, my boyfriend looked at me. I'm like, why, bro? No, she don't got nobody, bro.
Yeah, they couldn't hit her with the beads and nothing, nigga. That was crazy. Hey, they both. Well, she got snatched up, and her mama died. Fucking with that little bit. That little bitch better that you owe me. You know what I'm saying? Looking for.
Man,
you better make me 100,000 Iron Man suits for my squads, because this is some bullshit.
But that just goes to show, like, even through all the pain and all the hurt, niggas still rise, man. We conquer. We make it happen. We get the job done. Like, and that's just really the epitome of, like, our culture, for real. It's been so much, like, crazy stuff that's happened. And look at us. Nigga, we made it. So it's like...
We doing it a little bit. Should we doing it way better? But I mean, I guess that's my opinion. So I'm very interested in seeing what they got in the future for this franchise, because at the end credit scene, it wasn't really a credit scene, but it did say that Black Panther will return. My boy M'Baku probably going to end up being the king of Wakanda for a minute.
Yes, I love that for him.
That was also
I actually love that.
I believe. Until the young king is ready to roll, and I believe the young king is going to be Storm's king, because you can't have mutants without having Storm. Man. You can't have it. It's just not a thing that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
This like, movie, that movie is going to be cray.
It's It's gonna go down, man. It's gonna be ridiculous. All of the stuff that Marvel got lined up so far, it's gonna be crazy.
I love Marvel. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I don't really. I'm more of a TV series kind of girl. Like, I could care less for a movie, but Marvel movies. Oh yeah,
Kind of low key must see. So
grab the
what do you have
saddle up
against
and pop
movies,
the
man?
popcorn because I'm
What's
gonna
your
watch it. I'm
issue?
gonna go to the movies. I want to see it on the biggest screen possible, nigga. If I can get it in 4G DXVI where I can feel the
So
screen.
wait, did you see it in 3D?
No, and then I heard at my job, right? I'm training my new job or whatever. The lady said she seen it in 4D where like she was getting the water splashes and the wind
Oh
blows.
yeah, that's them
I
young
was
D
like,
boxes out here. It's the same shit. Yeah, they got some shit called the D
I'm
box
like, y'all lucky
out here.
who? What
Yeah.
like? Why I ain't hear about that? I ain't know about that. I ain't know about
Oh,
that.
so wait, have you ever been to Universal Studios?
No,
Okay, so the rides or something like that at Universal Studios, real immersive. It's crazy. Like
I
you gotta
only
go
been
when
to
you come
like
out. When you come out here for my mother's
6 months.
shenanigans, we going.
It's not shenanigans. It's beautiful.
Me, you, and the two little dudes. We gonna go
I'm
and
gonna be
have
with my
wondrous
boyfriend as well.
times.
So my
Oh
boyfriend.
yeah, and of course, and my main man's is coming, but it's gonna be dope though. We gotta go get that. We gotta go get it in.
I've never been there. Yeah,
It's crazy.
that would be crazy because I ain't never. I've only done Six Flags. They got some cool stuff. I ain't gonna lie, like they got some really cool stuff. Six Flags, like the robot. It was actually Cyborg. They look so real. I'm like, bro, it's tweaking me out a little bit, and I feel like he was watching me. I'm like,
So and yeah, it's a lot, and it's gonna be a lot of people there. So we'll have to start setting them now because we're gonna need fast passes because it's a lot. It's a
bro,
lot.
I think I'm gonna have to drive there. But back to the movie, man. We can talk about this.
Yeah. So look, but yeah, but I mean, shoot, they have Marvel displays there too, and they might have a Wakanda Forever ride that we can get on by the time we make it up there.
I
Cause
gotta lose some weight before I come there because for some reason I'll be fitting on roller coaster.
so here's the
But
thing,
I'm not
right? They're not roller coasters. It's a whole nother trip. Like I don't think that would be an issue. You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
We'll see. Cause I'm still do it just in
Man,
case.
they ain't got no loops. They ain't got.
Like I'm
It's
still do it
weird,
just in
but
case. Cause I'm telling you, like, man,
it's weird, but it's dope as fuck. Like you'll see what I mean when you get in there and
is
get
it
on
like one of
some.
those interactive ones where you like sit and like a little like you sit down and
So you strapped
ride
into some
through
shit
it?
like a roller coaster because it does move, but you know it's not like a. I'm kind. It's kind of hard to explain. Okay, so look, they got this bus that tour the park and they go through all the major scenes from major movies and shit, and the scenes that the movie is from will react around you, right? So the
Oh
bus in
wow,
itself is just going straight, but all the shit around the bus is, they got water shooting from
that's wild.
dinosaurs, and that's what I'm saying. It's a weird thing to explain, but
Okay,
you know
well,
what
I
I'm
can't
saying?
wait
Like,
to see that.
yeah, it's
Yeah, we
crazy.
gotta plan that out.
It's crazy. It's gonna be dope. We definitely got to get into it. But yeah, man, dope movie. Did you see Black Adam?
Can't wait. I love to rock Dwayne Johnson.
I think you'll like the movie. Then it
I
was.
literally love him.
Yeah.
Like,
So you let me know
have,
when you do see it, and we can review that too. Because
have
I
you seen
said,
Black Adam?
yeah,
Bro, you be on everything, man.
movies, man. I like them. I've always liked them as a kid. Like I was the type of kid who wasn't scared of Freddy Krueger because I wanted to see the movie. You know what I
I'm the type
mean?
of kid
Like,
that didn't sleep for a week because I was scared he was gonna get me.
scared you was gonna have a nightmare on Elm Street, and you didn't even
And I
stay
don't
on
got
Elm Street.
time. And you
I
know
don't
what's
think
crazy?
people.
Like,
That's why I don't think people would listen to the movie. I don't think they read the titles like Nightmare on Elm Street. Don't none of you niggas live on Elm Street. What y'all scared for?
and that's the funny part that you said that because, like, on some real, like, I used to talk to myself like, nigga, I don't even live in the house, nigga. Like, I
Right,
live in an
nigga.
apartment. Like, what I'm
Just
scared of?
just based on street name
Everybody
alone,
attack
you
nigga
niggas is
houses, nigga.
safe.
You ain't worry about me. So
Just based on street name alone, you niggas is safe.
I'm
You know what I'm
good, yeah.
saying? Like, what do you
But
mean? That's funny as fuck. Yeah, but I've always liked
Wakanda
movies.
Forever, 10 out of 10. Will recommend. You guys gotta go see that if you haven't seen it.
Twice. 3
It's
times.
spoiled.
If
If
it's
you
still on,
hear
yeah,
it
we
before you
spoiled the shit,
seen it,
but
it's
you still gonna
spoiled.
see it because we can't tell you the
The
experience.
experience is different.
So
Go see it in 4D so you can really get the like real experience. Like you in Wakanda with it.
any
Um,
type of visual dimension you can see it in, I recommend it. How about
I'm
that?
not gonna lie, like being in front of that big screen, I ain't gonna. I probably feel like I was going through the little clear gates. Like I really felt
Hey,
like I
right?
was sifting through that bit for real.
Movie
So
technology is
definitely,
up as shit because even the theater screens are so clear. It's crazy.
I
You
love
know what
how
I'm saying?
now it's not just a flat screen anymore. They really got that panoramic thing going on. It's like a super deep curve now. Like ooh.
Like
So
a
I was
wider
really there.
experience.
I felt like I was when they was fighting at that end scene when they were fighting. Um, I literally felt like I was about to get up and help her because like like I was about to start fighting too. Like,
Ah, I would. I mean, she was dope. Oh,
and I
that's
sat in
oh
like the
god.
fourth
What she got?
row.
She got with the stomach, with the spear, with the.
Man, that shit was crazy. I said
That was crazy, right?
I thought he was taking her out.
Oh,
I'm not even gonna
dope
lie to you.
ass
I thought that
movie,
was it.
man.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was it. I thought she was done. I thought that was it. Like
The whole Wakanda line gone
I
right
thought that was
there.
it. Like
Oh
we got
shit!
her with it. I said
No more Panthers, nigga. Take
literally
that.
a tear shriveled up right here. Right, it was just going down, and I'm like hands clenching. I'm on my double long high boots. Like
And that would have been a cold ass when it ended and then just capped off the whole Black Panther storyline in general. Just knock it off.
I
That
definitely
would
would
have
have
been
cried harder
crazy.
than that.
That
I
would
would
have
have
been
been crying harder than I left out of there
crazy.
crying. I
Boy,
think
do you
what
know
got
how
me the
pissed
whole
people would have
time
been?
though, I think what got me made me cry was the moment of silences. Like those moment of silences, I don't know what's real about them. They just like hit me in my like. mm. So
Mo-
it's like,
Moments of silences. Well,
yeah,
why they can't just be moments of silence?
because they're moments of silences. Thank you. Um, they're very silences. So the moment of silences.
Hilarious.
It's like more. It's more because it's more than one silence. Like
That's what
it's not one. Not one person is silent.
that's
Everybody is
what
silent.
moments
So
is about.
silence is
We're all
plural.
sharing individual moments of silence.
Nah, it was moments of silences. I was talking about them collectively.
The
See, I wasn't
collective
talking about them
silence.
individually. I was talking about all of the moments collectively. That's why they're moments of silences.
I mean, I get it, but I mean, you know,
But no, for real, like they were so good. Like the way they was just flashing his pictures. I'm just like, bro, what a guy. Like I never knew this man, but
I
like
think your send
I
off
wish
was
I I
dopest
wish
in
I could have
cinematic history.
I wish I would have had like a GoPro or something with me to show y'all my reaction because like y'all would have swore I was his little sister or something.
Right.
This is my family. I
This is
know
my
this man. I
nigga,
grew
man.
up with him. Like I grew up with this man. Like, I know
Yeah,
he
that
was
man that
like
played part. That man was um um fucking what's my man name? Crap. Okay, he did play James Brown. He played Jackie Robinson. He played uh who else? James Brown, Jackie Robinson. Um some other famous black dude. But man, he played everybody. Everybody grew up with that cat, man. He been all over the movie screens for a while. You know what I'm saying? Before he became the Black Panther. So I mean, yeah, man. Just that Black Panther hit a different way. He was our superhero. You know what I'm saying? Like, other than Blade. But motherfuckers wasn't even up on Blade being a Marvel character, but
was
Blade
he
was
a
our
Marvel
Marvel
character?
character. Yeah, he was the original Marvel character to be put on screen in that fashion. Blade popped off all the shit for all this shit. If it wasn't for the money Blade made for Marvel, we wouldn't be crying over Chadwick Boseman right now. How about that?
Well, thank you, Blade.
You know what I mean? Real spill though. You know what I'm saying? But Black
That's
Panther though,
a good movie.
that was our Superman. That was our I shouldn't say was, is. The story is
I
gonna
say,
continue. But
man, he's still alive.
Chadwick, man, rest in peace,
Ooh.
bro. That was crazy, but you know, the show must go on. You know what I mean?
I
So I
mean, as we
appreciate it.
seen, shit.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. It was dope. It opened our eyes to some beautiful shit. Well, the writers and the directors and all the rest of y'all, kudos to y'all niggas too.
Yeah,
Nah.
y'all did y'all big one. No faking like the way he wasn't there, but he was there. Y'all did that for sure.
Was dope, man. Beautiful experience. Um, I'm happy you wouldn't seen it since you're not a movie person. But my question is, what beef you got with movies, man? What's the issue?
I was gonna say it's not that I'm not a movie person. I love to see movies like in the movie theater. But like you know how you could like sit back and pop on a movie and watch a movie at home. That's not my spiel. Like I'ma always find a series. I don't care what's going on.
But see, that's mostly how I be up. I mean, I be on my cinema every now and then if something passed me and missed me, but I'll be in the movies, man. That's the
Not,
low key where you
not
gonna
me.
get it at. That's
I'm
you
not
know what I
really a
mean?
movie person just simply because I don't know. Like I
I
just
like to see shit when it's fresh too.
I
Like
just like it to
I don't want
roll
to be
out.
the
I'm
nigga
the type
not
of
talking
person.
about
Okay,
it.
I think the problem is I don't like it to end because I don't like watching like stuff with like one or two seasons. It has to be something like a lot, like a
Okay,
plus.
so that's why there's a lot of movies though. You can go see a variety of different shit about a whole lot of other shit. You ain't gotta just lock yourself into a series for so you can binge watch it for fucking 8 episodes. You can go see a
8
fabulous story.
episodes.
I mean,
You think
eight
I'm that
seasons.
easy?
I'm in seasons, not episode. My bad.
I'm like,
And where you can go see a fabulous story for 2-3 hours, and then go see another even
I'm gonna fall
doper
asleep.
story for 2-3 hours.
That's
No,
nothing
you're
too.
not,
I
because
be
you
falling
you
asleep.
only go see the
Movies, I
movies you
fall
want to go
asleep.
see.
Like I fall asleep in movies all the time. I just feel like because they get so like
I do too. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'll be
they be
knocking
like
my
rolling out, and I be like, okay, and then I'll
But
hear like a
most of the
loud bang and
time,
be like, oh, what's going on? Oh, like
most of the
that.
time,
Like,
it be because I'll be fresh off of work trying to go see a movie. Like,
oh
but
no,
I'll
you
fall asleep
crazy?
in the bitches too, though. I ain't
I'm
even
going
gonna
fresh
hold
into
you.
sleep.
I ain't even for the front like I don't be. Cause I mean that bitch not like that be some cool ass comfortable ass sleep too though. Like
Not
the chairs will do it to it. You know what I'm
cock that knocked out at the movie theater. That's so funny.
saying? Knocked out,
But
bro.
see, that's how
Hey.
you know Wakanda was good because I sleep at movies. I did not sleep at movies. Like, I think I slept through Spider Man. I think I slept through the end of Endgame. I slept through most of that stuff.
I stayed awoke for most of that, right? I stayed awoke for most of that. I did go to sleep on Black Adam, so I had to go see it again. But I
See,
went to see it on the
see,
Saturday, fresh after I
see.
went to work. But I was up. Or was it a Sunday? Either way, go. I watched it all the way through the second time. Me and my kids, I went, and so I had to see that twice. But
Yeah, see, I fall asleep through them, so it's like I didn't fall asleep through the first one, and I didn't fall asleep through this one. So they did something right. They kept a bit up.
but Wakanda, man, I think it would have been like you would have had your whole culture card revoked, your whole black card snatched up if you went to sleep on a Black Panther.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like.
But
You
then
ain't
somebody would
going
have to snitch
to.
on you and tell that you did it and shit.
Wakanda is mad peaceful. How y'all expect me not to go to sleep? What? Like I'm going to sleep, nigga. So
Nigga,
they
this
did
home. We
good.
home, nigga. Why not? Why
Like
not?
why not? Listen. So
That's hilarious.
definitely could have went to sleep, but I was too like, no, I want to sleep.
But look
I'm
though,
fighting to sleep. Like
since we on our review shit and you like Marvel shit, do you have Disney Plus and have you checked out any of that shit?
I don't, but if you do, you know, you can like.
Yeah, for sure. Um, we'll have to get that done because all of that shit is dope too.
I love Marvel though. Like I'm not that. I ain't gonna not that. I'll pop on and watch. You. This nice big old TV will be marvelous.
Yeah, because they give you okay. So with the Disney Plus shit, I'm definitely have to hook you up. They give you everything. You get Star Wars, all the shit that comes with Disney. You get that on that. So, and I mean, cartoons, Disney
That's dope.
princesses,
And here I
um,
am on Hulu.
TV show. I mean,
Getting the
not TV
best of the
shows, but
best.
because Disney owned ABC, so you get a lot of that shit. It,
Oh,
it's
that's
it's
dope.
it's a lot. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
dope.
yeah, it's definitely something I'm gonna plug you and rug you with. Uh, Plus,
Please.
not only that, there's a whole lot of reviewable Marvel shit that we can do. And, since we be on our review shit, gotta brush up on that. Tell me we gotta, look and come together and review some of that shit too. But I watched it all, so I just pretty much be waiting on you. So
Hey,
we'll have
I'm
to figure
down.
out
I'll
something.
watch it. Like I said, I fell asleep halfway through the one, but I'll be up.
Well, see, because it's Disney Plus, and at the comfort of your own home, you can do that shit while you cooking breakfast or something. It
Something,
ain't like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It ain't like gotta watch that shit at night or whatever. You can watch that shit when the fuck ever. You know what I'm saying? It's different shit.
Definitely. Can you believe it? It's our first show that we are finished at the cusp of an hour.
All right. Hey, Wakanda Forever. Dope movie. Highly recommend it. Y'all go see it. Love it. Like, share, subscribe. Love us. Um, yeah, man. It's another great show.
I cried, y'all. Y'all gonna cry. But thank you guys so much for watching today. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, go see the movie.
And go see us. YouTube, Facebook,
Like, comment,
uh,
subscribe.
whatever channels they
Piranha
got in
Pond.
Wakanda. We on that
What day
bitch.
y'all be doing Piranha Pond again? I always forget.
Oh man, we haven't pond in a minute, but when we do, I'll let you know.
Oh, they on the pond
Yeah.
hiatus. I forgot.
Yep, the hiatus pond is happening, but we gonna get back to it. Don't even worry about it. We'll be back.
It's no dry, it's a drought.
You know what I'm saying? Love y'all. Peace.
Peace. That's even worse.
Grab my shit, put it back over me, and tucked into it like a burrito roll myself.
Yeah, that's me for sure. Like, you ain't go get it.
Bitch, you want to take it this time, right?
You guys